So now we are in, we have the battery here, and over here we have the battery door. This nape, as you can see here, basically is for the printing digital. So do you see the glue here over here? This glue, basically you can use the hot air to make things easier, but for me I prefer just to use that plastic to remove this door, because we have the battery inside. Because the battery is, you should never play with hot air with the battery. So let's remove these screws, as you can see here, in order to access the connectors that are connected to the motherboard. So basically, I will use this piece in order to gather the screws. So I usually use this one for when I disassemble the phones, the smartphones, as you can see. So let's unscrew the second screw right now. So as you can see here, we have another screw over here, the third one, but the third one is hidden. Okay, basically we should remove this part first. Okay, so without removing this part you cannot see this screw over here. So the same for this part also, as you can see, even if we remove these 5 screws, but we have other screws, other hidden screws, so we should disassemble this part first in order to get to this part and to this part. Okay, so but because we have the problem of liquid damage, because basically this phone suffer from a lot of liquid damage, as you can see, I will remove first this connector for the battery, okay, in order to avoid any short circuit while disassembling the motherboard. Okay, so now we remove these connectors successfully. So right now we're gonna remove these parts, okay, in order to access to the motherboard and other parts. Okay, so let's use always this plastic, any plastic, as I told you before. So as you can see, just try to go up or down as you can see. We open, so this is easy. As you can see here, basically we don't have any glue here, so this is the method that you can use to open any smartphone you have, not only this kind of smartphone, Huawei or Samsung, any kind of smartphone, because as I told you before, always the design and the working principle is always the same. Okay, there is always a common steps that you can follow. So we are almost there. So as you can see, so using this piece of plastic, you will not damage anything in the phone, as you can see. Nothing. You cannot damage anything in the phone, as you can see. Now, as you can see, we remove this rectangular part.